Hey everybody, it's kind of late. Hey Carolyn, I am just now getting around to opening a few packages. So I thought I'd pop on. Hey y'all, hey Sarah, hey Rebecca. Not doing a craft, I did that earlier, but I was gonna show y'all some things I've gotten on Whatnot. Because I found one lady that I really like that always has like spindles and furniture legs that are really cool. So I wanted to show y'all those because they came in. Hey, Miss Ruby. I know it's late. Well, it's late here. I know it's different wherever you're at. So it's a little after 11 p.m. here in Georgia. So you were just on Whatnot. I go on there and man, it's crazy. There's people selling all hours of the night and you never know. They're either in their closet. I want to do that. I'm trying to get Callie to do it with me. I want to do like a closet clean out because I've got some clothes that still have tags on them and I know I'm not going to wear them. So I might as well sell them and put them towards something I will wear. Hey Amanda, hometown homemade. That sounds good. I don't know what that is. Is that food or is that crafting or like furniture or something like that? You're still learning Whatnot. I'm researching everything I can. I was talking to Lydia about this. She was like, "You should do a little class for beginners." And I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that until I know what I'm doing. But I have learned some more tips. If you're Rebecca, if you're thinking about selling on there, that's what I'm trying to get more tips about. I have no questions about buying on there. That's easy. It's almost too easy. But I did learn some more tips on like selling things for $1 because this is so itchy. The first person that I learned about this from was in my coaching group, and she was saying, a lot of people, start things at $1 because don't worry, you're not going to sell them for $1. People will bid. It encourages more bidding. But listen, there's a good chance you're going to. I've sold things for $1 because there might not be a whole lot of people in there, or it might be something that not a lot of people are interested in, or stuff like that. But listen, when you sell something for $1, you make 59 cents after the commission. Well, that's 59 cents before. Now, I've been trying to recycle our Amazon boxes, or like when I buy stuff, like all these boxes here, I'm just going to turn around and reuse those to ship stuff out. But, I still think it's worth it. I think it's worth it if they're handling all the payments and stuff like that and the calculations. I don't have time for that. And I'm not a math girl. My husband is a numbers person. I'm not. I'm a crafty person. I'm a creative person. I don't want the numbers part. Yeah. We sell things for $1, and I typically won't put something on there for $1 if I'm going to be upset that it's sold for $1. Because to be honest with you, when I have a garage sale, I mark stuff for $1. I don't like going to garage sales and things are like $25. Lady, this is a garage sale. Take that to a flea market or something, or a vendor booth or something. I go to garage sales looking for dollar stuff. And another thing I can't stand is there's a thrift store. I hope somebody doesn't come on here that works at that thrift store or does this, but there's a thrift store near me, not Goodwill. It's just a thrift store, and somebody that helps run it, I haven't been in there in a while. I don't know if she still does, but she would people would donate something, like donate a table, to this thrift store. They take donations. She would paint it, slap some paint on it and mark it like $80. And I would be like, are you kidding me? I'm going to take that home and strip off that paint that you put on there because I don't like it. I'm looking for something that looks like what it looked like when it was donated. For like 10, 15, 20 bucks. Not $80 because you slap some paint on it that I don't even like, you know? So when I go to thrift stores or Goodwill or whatever, I'm looking for bargains because I want to make them over. If I wanted like made over furniture, I'd go to a Marketplace or something like that where somebody I know is doing that, or a vendor booth or something. But that's where we go to find the treasures to make over, you know, for a good deal. Hi, Debbie. Petals and Pickets. When I looked up, I thought it said petals and pickles. Y'all, I must be hungry or something. I keep thinking food, not hungry. But I want to open some of these. Some things are already opened. Like this wooden spool I got from Kelly at Rowena May Inspired. Y'all may be familiar with her page, but I got this cute wooden spindle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I love, not spindle, spool. It's a wooden spool. So this was in her first auction, so I wanted to buy something from her, but I want to craft with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I know Pinterest probably has a gazillion ideas of something I can turn this into. Okay, so I got that. I've already opened it, but I wanted to show y'all. And then I got these. I found a lady on Whatnot. What is her name? It's Vicky. I'll look. It's on one of these packages. But I had to use the box that these came in. But look at these big, chunky, I guess they're like legs. But I think they're so pretty. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I might turn them into like candlesticks or something, like for my for my mantle, you know, or something like that. But look how big they are. And I can't remember. I don't remember how much they were, but I was using, like if you sign up, if you're not familiar with Whatnot, it's been around for at least 3 years that I've heard of. So I don't know how I haven't heard about it sooner, but it's legit. And if you sign up under my link as a buyer, it will give you a $15 credit when you sign up. And you have a little thing over to the side called your wallet, and it'll show you'll have a credit, and you can use it towards buying stuff. So anyway, I used my credit towards, you know, a purchase. But and then like you'll get $15. When I first signed up, it said refer a friend and they get 10 and you get 10, or they get 10, and as soon as they buy something and they receive it, then you'll get 10. But now it's you get 15, and once you buy something and you receive it, and it's not until you receive it, I get $5 credit. I don't get $5 cash. I get credit. So anyway, somewhere in there I had credit, and I bought these. So I don't remember how much they are, but I want to craft with them. I want to turn them into something. I just think they'd be so pretty, like up on a mantle. I just think they would make some great candlesticks, maybe. So hey Anna Marie. Hey Christy. Let me see. I can't move. Oh, there it goes. Hey, Marcella. Sorry, it's not moving. Yeah, these legs. Oh, there's more in here. Okay, so I got this pair. I think these are so pretty. I'll put those there. And I'm a sucker for pottery. I've got another picture coming. Y'all know I used to own a paint your own pottery studio, and then I sold that. I had it for about 8 years, and then I sold that, and I did pottery for like almost 21 years, and I still have my kiln and everything, but I don't do it anymore. Somebody asked me if I was going to sell some of my pottery, and I came across some in the garage. It was in a box, a package. I might put a few pieces on there and see what they do. They're more like sentimental, like keepsake dishes. They're not like, it's not like the pottery I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to open one of these. Let's see. I got a package from Lydia. I've got, oh, if you go on there, some people do mystery boxes and stuff like that. Hey, Deb. Some people do mystery boxes. And there was a show, that's what they call it, is a show, like a live. And the girl was doing mystery boxes designer purses. And you don't know what you're going to get. So what she did, it was kind of fun. She had all these boxes, like, let me see. Okay, yeah, like this. This is it. I know it's backwards to y'all right now. Hey, Mary Lou. Hey, Donna. So she was doing mystery boxes. I was telling them about this auction. Hey, Donna. Isn't that weird? Both Donnas. I have two friend Donnas on here, and y'all always pop in around the same time because I'm always like, there's two Donnas. Hey, Brenda. Okay, so I was on there. I was on Whatnot. I'm talking about Whatnot. So I got suckered in one night, and I'm watching. It was really late. And she was like, I'm doing mystery boxes, designer purses. And she had some out on display, and they were really pretty. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance. And she had good reviews. So I thought, okay, it's good. So you started bidding. I don't know what I bid. I can't remember. Maybe there's a receipt in here. But I thought, you know what? If I don't like it, I'll just sell it in Poshmark or something, Marketplace or something. Maybe back on Whatnot. I don't know. Hey, Bonnie. So anyway, I bid and I won. Like when the timer ran out, my bid was there. So she said, pick a number, pick a box. And I picked 13 because that's my birthday's the 13th. And I always say, you know, people say that's an unlucky number. It's always been my lucky number. So I picked this one. I don't love it. Okay. But here's the thing. It's like you would think I would love it because of the color. But hold on, I'm gonna open it and show you. Because she said I can either open it and show you, or I can just surprise you and ship it. And I was like, go ahead and open it and show everybody. I don't care. So, and it was kind of fun because she said, if you don't like it, and then she had this like tan colored purse. She said, if you don't like what's in the box, you can exchange it for that one, or you can just keep what's in the box. And I didn't love the tan brown one that she had. And they have tags on them and everything. You know, it's got like the manufacturer retail price and all that. But I mean, it's not horrible, but it's just not me. Let's see. Let your light shine. Oh, that's sweet. What is this? She puts a little thank you card. Oh, look. A little bracelet. Let your light shine. Some little stickers. Like Hello Kitty stickers. Thank you card. You are loved forever. How pretty is that? Oh, that makes me want to do that. I always love people that do like little touches like that. Sometimes that means a lot, you know? Very pretty. Okay, let's see. Y'all, look at the color. You would think I would love it, but it's just not, I don't know, it's just not me. I think it might be the pearl things on it that's not me. Hey, Lisa. So, this was my mystery box. Let's see. And she said the name. I'm not familiar with the name. Let's see. Letter lock crossbody with Bombay and pearls on the cover. I don't know what that means. Manufacturer retail price $129. I didn't even pay $50 for it. Well, with shipping I might have, but I was really hoping it was a Michael Kors, because there was some Michael Kors in some of the packages. It's still packaged up. The name on it is, y'all might be familiar with it. I'm not. Vegan leather. It's is it Bagley Mishka or Badgley Mishka? It's gonna be backwards to y'all, but That's the name, but and it's not horrible. It's a pretty color, but it's just I don't know. I think maybe the pearls is not me. But it's a crossbody. It's got an adjustable strap. It's got these big pearls on the straps, which is not me at all. Let's see. It's got a little pocket on the back, just a little open pocket. It feels good. It's got a little flap in the front. On the inside, it's really pretty, but it's Badgley or Badgley. I'm not sure. Mishka. You like the little pearls, but not the big ones. I know, and I'm thinking, well, no. I was thinking the strap might be removable. I mean, it could be removed. It's not, I don't think it's meant to be removed. But you know, as DIYers, we could fix that. I don't know, probably ruin it, but it is my color though. I think the color is super pretty. So she was like, you can either keep this one or you can swap it for the tan one, but it was very plain, and I thought, you know what? And this one had a higher retail price on it, so I was like, you know what? I'll just keep that one. I mean, I have so many purses in my closet that I buy because I'm like, oh, they're pretty, and I haven't used them, so it'll probably sit in my closet, and then I'll sell it. I don't know. So, okay. All right, so I got that. Where's the... But I was saying I love pottery, so I'm always drawn to the auctions that have pottery. Let's see. This one is, oh, this is that Vicky lady that I got these from. I got 2 of these. The color is super pretty. Okay, let's open hers first because there's some more of the legs in there. Now, the thing with her auctions, if anybody wants to know what her profile name is, so you can see her auctions, I'll get that for you. But she usually combines it with something like those legs came with a basket, which I probably won't keep it. I'll probably throw it in one of my auctions. I might put a bunch of my craft pieces in it and do that as a bundle. I'll just fill it up. It came with that and a little wreath, a little greenery wreath. So there might be some other stuff in this box. Let me see. But there's some turquoise ones that I got in here. Like, see, I got a basket. This was like, okay, here's the basket. And it had some Christmassy greenery, which I like this. I'll craft with this. The little pine cones. I'll use that. It's got a little bit of glitter to it. But that was in the basket. Let me lower this. And then it has one of the pine cones fell off. Okay. It had these 4 like chippy, and she left the little screw thing in it in case, you know, whoever wins wants to actually use it. So that's handy because these are really cute. There's 4 of these. Pretty good size. Little furniture feet. I think it would be cool to either do, maybe make an ottoman or like a little plant stand, which I don't have many plants. I'm not good with plants. But there's 4 of these, and they got the chippy paint. Yeah, I will definitely use that Christmas greenery, or winter greenery. All right, and then, hang on. Wow, these are heavy. Whew. Hang on. Let's get back up here. I don't think these came with anything. They're pretty big on their own. There's 4 of these. You know, I think I got all 4 for like $20. But look how pretty these are. I mean, look how big they are. I got 4. There was a set of 4. I just love, I mean, obviously they're off of the table, but isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. I love the colors. Hold on, there's 4 of them. Gosh, I mean, they're big. I love these. But she always has stuff like this. And it's got me now where, like, when I go into a thrift store or Goodwill, or which thrift store, garage sales or whatever, and you see somebody has a table and you're like, that's an ugly table. Now I'm looking at the legs like, can I take the legs off that? I never think like that. And then I see people like, I mean, these are great. Last one. And these still have the hardware or the little screw thing in them still. I know the shape, they're big and chunky, and I mean, look at the colors. I love it. I love it. Hey, there's something on it. What is that? Oh, I think it's glue. Okay. But I think they're so pretty. Okay. I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get these. But yeah, I got these. And then these from her. But then I also got these from her the first time I found her. But if anybody wants to know her page name, just let me know. Hey, Carla. Hey, Margot. Yes, yes. We went to eat Mexican yesterday, and they had some chairs. I was like, look at the spindles on the back of those chairs. Greg was like, what about them? Okay, so let me put these in this basket. So that's how she was showing them. But cute, cute, cute. This little pine cone came off from somewhere. Oh, obviously not there. Okay. Put that there. Okay, I'm gonna do the big ones first so I can get these boxes off this desk. This is pottery, but I love pottery. I love pitchers, like water pitchers, because I use them as a vase for like floral arrangements on my table or on my island. I didn't bring the box cutter up here. So. This is why I always complain when I'm crafting about my scissors, because I cut tape and that adhesive makes the blade terrible. I love pottery. Okay, let's see. What is this? Thank you so much for your first purchase from me. I hope to see you in my future shows. You probably will. Oh, listen, y'all. Hold on. 2 items. Which one is which? Hold on. It says I got one for $5. I don't remember which one. Oh, wow. Oh, that's smart. I don't know you're supposed to do that. She's using these as bubble wrap. I mean, like cushion. I don't think the post office would be real happy with that. Okay. Here's one. Get them both out. Where's the other? Oh, it's like Christmas in here. Hi Debbie, hey Lisa, hey Cynthia, hey everybody. Our poor husbands, I know, and everybody's blaming me. It's so fun though, it's addictive. Last night I got on, I think Donna popped in, I commented, I posted on here, I found a girl that was selling Tupperware. I don't think, there might have been a few new pieces, but most of them were like used, but not like beat up or anything. And oh my gosh, I had to finally get off there. I had a pile of stuff because she was in her garage, she had all this stuff on a table, all this Tupperware, and she was like, y'all, like if you're watching a show, a live, over to the side of the comments at the bottom there's a little house shape, that's the shop, and if you tap that you can see all the items. She's already like listed them. She's got them like lined up. So you go in and you can see what she has and like what the starting bid is. Well, I was scrolling and she's like, if you see anything that you want me to go ahead and pull and, you know, auction, let me know. So I was scrolling through and I saw these big bowls, these big Tupperware bowls that I used to have, and I have no idea where they went, but it was a 3-piece set. They were like nesting bowls with lids. And I was like, what about the Impressions bowls? And I mean, she had one starting at 10, one starting at 8, and one starting at like 5. It was 3 bowls. And she's like, the Impressions bowls. And she goes back and she gets them and she brings them up. She's showing it. What do you say? All 3, 10? And I was like, holy crap, yes. So she put them up there for $10 and I bid and I got them for $10. And I mean, even though she had them listed for more than that, because I was like, okay, 10, 18, 19, 20, you know, I was trying to add up, okay, how much do I want to spend on this? And she said, and then there was some other bowls, and she listed those, and I got them for like $6 for like 3 or 4 different bowls. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's when I came on here and I shared it, and I was like, y'all, if anybody's looking for Tupperware, go check out her page or her profile, because I'm sure she's going to have other shows. But she had all kinds of cool stuff. Okay. Oops. Hi, Kelly. I was going to see what they had. I know, she did have some good stuff. Tupperware is going to be made in Mexico now, I bet. Hey, Krista. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Shelly. She had some of the Tupperware, like the bowls. You know, the lids have like the it's like a starburst shape almost, but there was like harvest gold and green. Shit, what were they called? I think it started with an S. I can't remember. I got them. I'll show y'all when they get here. She messaged me today and said, I just realized today's a holiday and the post office is closed, so I'm going to ship your Tupperware tomorrow. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Vicki. Okay, this one. Hang on. I should take these up good. Okay, this one's not my favorite. This other one's my favorite, but this one's not bad. She showed it with some greenery in it, and it was really pretty. If I can get it out. Okay. Okay, I got, so this one, I just like the color, and it's like a matte. It's really, really pretty. Look at the handle. I think it's pretty. It's very earthy. It's got like peachy colored colors in it. Okay, so I got that one. This is the one I love. What I love the most. But the one I have coming that I just won is like blue and white. I love blue and white together. And it's a handmade picture. Okay, hang on now. Whew. I bet she's fun at Christmas. You know, the person that always tapes up the packages, like super, uses a whole roll of tape. Hopefully I can reuse some of this. Oh, I love this. Look how pretty. I love it. The bottom is kind of like a speckled neutral color, and then this is glazed, and then this matches the bottom. This will be so pretty in the fall with like some like fall leaves, sprigs, you know. It's just a cute size. It's plain on the back. I wonder if this, surely this is not the one I got for $5. Maybe I got that one for $5. I think this one was like 16. Well, it wasn't 16. I ended up bidding up. I think it started at like $5. But somebody was bidding against me. But I love this. It's very fallish. A little acorn. I love it. I love it. Okay. I love all these things. Okay, and I've got one more. This one's from Lydia. This was from Lydia's first auction. And I told her, I said, we're supposed to be cleaning out, not buying more stuff. Now, when we have garage sales, me and my aunt, two of my aunts, it used to be me, my mom, and her two sisters, and my cousin. We would all have a yard sale at like my aunt's house, because she lived in an area where it was a big neighborhood, and she would always, I lived in an apartment. This was back when I was like 20 something. So whenever we were going to have a yard sale, the night before, we would take everything over to her house and go ahead and pile it in her living room. So the next morning, all we had to do was just bring it out. And we'd kind of bring it in, dump it down, and go ahead and start pricing stuff if we could. And we would spend that whole night going through each other's stuff. Wait, I want this, I want this, I want this. And we'd pull it aside and like leave it, you know. And then after the weekend, like after we had our yard sale, we'd pay each other for. So we ended up buying, and my uncle would say, why are y'all doing this? All you're doing is buying each other's stuff. But it's so funny. That's what I think of when like Lydia has an auction or I have an auction, and we buy from each other. And it's like, we said we were doing this to declutter. We're buying each other's stuff. Okay, let's see. I don't even remember what I got. Oh, lace. Okay, I got some ribbon. Oh, I do remember. I wanted this ribbon. Hey, look. Okay, so it's 4 different ribbons. Okay. This one has bees and lemons. But these are what I wanted. She had them bundled, but I was like, I want the green and the cream colored lace. These right here, y'all look. They kinda go with my picture, my pottery. I love this. I wonder if she has more of this. I love this lace. It's like lace trim, I guess. I probably won't use the bee. I'll probably end up putting that bee in like a stash that goes in my next auction or something. But this was all I wanted, was these right here. So pretty. All right, I got those. I'll put that there. And what else did I get? Okay, I'm not a big St. Patty's Day person. I don't really do a lot for St. Patty's Day. I definitely don't decorate for it or anything. But she had this. She did a really good job on this. It's a cutting board. I just wanted the cutting board. Did y'all see the picture? I posted it yesterday, and I was like, y'all, look at this pretty display with old cutting boards. And I forgot to add the picture, and y'all were all like, what happened? Or, oh yeah, invisible cutting boards. That's so cool. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't see it for several hours, and I was like, oh, I'm such a ding dong. But I just wanted the cutting board. So I'll probably take these embellishments off. I'll just leave that because I'm just going to turn it and maybe put it with a display of, every time I go to Goodwill, I sold a cutting board, a round cutting board. I think Diane got it. Is Diane in here? You wanted the bee ribbon in that part. Donna, I will send you, I've got some, what is it? Bee butterflies and birds and stuff in a little box for you. And I was going to see if you still can't find that acrylic frame like I was talking about from Dollar Tree. Let me know and I'll send you one before I send out this package. Let me know. I don't mind throwing one in for you. I'll send you this too, because I'm not going to use it. I only wanted this, and I know this will just go in my stash, my ribbon jar, and Going to forget about it. So I will send you this. I just wanted the lace. I know I want to do that in my kitchen, so I'm going to use this cutting board. Will be one of them. It's perfect. I'll flip it around. That's all I wanted it for. Yeah, I'm not a St. Patty's Day person. Okay, so got that. I think that's it. That's it. Oh, these are gorgeous. They're heavy too. You were gonna bid against me and get the bee. Well, this works out good because you get the bee. I just wanted the lace. Okay. Oh, and I got, okay. So I'm over here at this desk because I'm setting this area up as my shipping station. So I'm going to try these. I know y'all have probably seen these at Dollar Tree. Tell me if anybody has used these. You know the pegboard stuff that they have? These. Has anybody bought these? The name of the shop for the wooden pieces. I don't have my iPad up here. Rebecca, I will go in and find her, and I will share her onto my page here, and I'll tag you. If it'll let me tag you. If I don't tag you, come back and look. As soon as I end this, I'm going to run downstairs and pull her up on my iPad, and I'll post her profile page here. And I'll put that link. Have you already signed up on Whatnot? Because if you haven't, wait and go in under my link, and it'll give you $15. And you can spend it. Because that's what I did. I spent some of my credits to get, I think it was these. Because I don't think I paid much for those at all. Because it was just using the credit. So, worked out good for me. So yeah, I'll post her name on here. Okay. So, hey Cheryl. Hey Tracy. Hello everybody. We're on here late. I'm opening Packages have been coming in, and my husband's like, is that new stuff that's come in, or is that stuff you're shipping out? And I'm like, it's going out. Don't touch it. So he's gone to bed, so I drug it all up here. I'm like, I'll just carry the empty boxes downstairs and load them back up. Because I'm getting ready to do another auction. I've been putting away the Christmas stuff, y'all. I'm doing the, I think I'm going to come on maybe in the morning. Let me see how the morning goes. But I might come on and go live in Whatnot. And just show. And even if you miss it, you'll be able to go to my page and like go to my profile page and look at past shows. You know, there's a line that says shows, past shows, stuff like that. You can see any of the shows I've already done. But if I go on in the morning. But I was going to show some of the stuff that I've got so far that's going to be in that on the 25th of this month. June 25th is called Halfway to Christmas. Y'all, anything that I'm coming across that is Christmas, that's either Christmas kits, Christmas pieces, Christmas craft supplies, Christmas projects that I've done like on Facebook Lives that are just piling up. There's like some tiered tray pieces. You know, because you know, we do Christmas in July, so we're doing crafts all through July that are Christmassy, and then come, you know, late fall, we start doing Christmas again. So I have Christmas galore. So, and that means I'm going to be doing it again next month and then in the fall. So I got to get rid of some stuff. So there's lots of good stuff. There's ice skates. There's snowflakes. There's gingerbread. Lots of gingerbread man stuff. Nutcracker. All kinds of stuff. Snowmen. Definitely snowmen. So, sure, Whatnot. Cheryl, I will post, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to post a link. And if Whatnot, it's like it's a social marketplace platform. So it's like social media. It's a marketplace. They do auctions. They do like buy it now. Like people can just list stuff for sale. I went on there, what night was that last week? I went on there one night last week and I painted, I don't know where it went, that door hanger. It was a big door hanger with ice cream cones on it, and it said like sweet summer vibes. I just went on there and crafted live like we do here on Facebook, and I posted that kit in buy it now. It wasn't an auction. It was like you could just buy it now if you wanted to. And I sold 6. I think I sold 6. I sold 1 that night, and then I sold 5. The next morning I woke up and there was 5 more had sold. So it's pretty cool. I mean, there's almost 2,000 people or members on there. But I learned about it in my coaching group. And they were talking about it's a great place to, and you can, you know, go on there, and I'm hoping people will, like if I go on there and craft, people will find me and come over to Facebook and follow my page here, because this is really where I mostly go live and stuff. This, the ice skates, Rebecca. I've got like the big, I don't know if you're new to my page, but last winter, I had it up through Christmas and through probably February. I did this big picture with these big ice skates that I cut on my laser. They were just laser cutouts, but they were big ice skates, like, I don't know, maybe 9 inches or something like that. And I did with my vinyl cutter, the silhouette thing. I'm not real good with that thing. But I cut out the like a chorus to Walking in a Winter Wonderland. So if you go, actually I had it as my cover photo. So if you go to my page, Studio J Company here, I don't know if it'll let you scroll through my cover, not my profile picture, but my cover photos. If you go back, it was during the winter, but I just took a picture of my mantle, and those ice skates, I had cut another pair of those and started to paint them. I think I just painted them white, but I haven't like painted all the other parts and glued them together or nothing. There's a set of those in that. Hold on. Oh, I just put a mountain of bubble wrap in here. gotta get out of this room now. Okay. Hang on. I've got the tub right here. I just piled all these boxes and bubble wrap and everything on top. Look, there's some big gingerbread men. I started painting one. And I have many, many more. He's missing his buttons, so you could probably put real buttons, like get some big jumbo buttons and cover up those holes. But got these guys. These are the ice skates. So just to give you an idea how big they are. And like I said, I started painting part of it. I painted like the boot, that's it. But you'll paint the pieces and then glue them together, glue them onto the base. Like here's this part. Let's show you. And there's the heel. I painted the heel also. The heel. And then you would paint this part silver, like metallic silver. The cuff goes there. And you could put like furry ribbon. I think I put white fuzzy ribbon. And there's a snowflake that goes here. So look how big that is. There's two of them in here. Yeah. So anyway, there's a pair. Isn't that cool? But if you go back and look, you'll see I made a big sign. It was really pretty. But yeah, these are gonna be, it's an auction. It's June 25th. So I'll give you all the details, but there's so much Christmas stuff. This little cutie's going in there. Look at, I think I have two of these. This is the one with pinks. There's another one that's like blues, I think. A little hot cocoa. Look at the little marshmallows with the fudge. Tiered tray stuff. These. I love snowmen too. I love snowmen and the hot cocoa and the ice skates. These were all like tiered tray. I know it's backwards to y'all. Cocoa, peppermint, marshmallows. Warm up here. This little tag, it just needs a little ribbon or jute or something. Hot cocoa. Let's see. Oh, y'all. Okay. There's going to be a DIY snowman kit. I don't know if y'all saw there's a reel that I made. It was like a year and a half ago. And I did it on a live too, but this duster, okay, of course you'll take this off, it'll pop off. And there's still like a little bit of a, you know, the rod that runs through this duster, and I stuck it into a like a pail or a bucket from Dollar Tree with styrofoam. Poked it in there, and then this is going to be a kit, okay? It's going to be a bundle, but it comes with this little scarf. So let me see if I can wrap this around here. I'm not sure how. Okay, so just imagine, it's not on here real good. Okay, now you gotta use your imagination, because Okay, there's a carrot for the nose. It's gonna have everything in there. Okay, this leprechaun hat, I did it on a live. I took and I pulled all this green off of here, so I just had the frame, and I covered it with black chunky yarn. I mean, you could probably cover it with black felt. You just gotta get creative. Make a little black hat. Okay. He's Irish. I'll have a little nose. You'll have 2 eyes, but of course you could use buttons or whatever. You'll have to get your own little bucket, or, you know, like if you had a basket like this or something, just something to stand him in. Or you might pop that off and put him on something like a sign or something. I don't know. But how cute would that be? That hat is like the perfect size for him. But yeah, that's going to be a bundle. I'm just trying to keep it all together here. So I'm going to put all these bundles together to list on there and put in the auction. But isn't that cute? There's a picture of him. I made several of these. They were so cute and big pieces. Like you could put it like on one on each side of your fireplace or something like that. But it was a big, cute. If it wasn't this, you know, I didn't want to put it outside because it's, you know, it's this duster stuff, and I didn't know how well that would do because here in Georgia, you know, it rains and then it'll be December, but it'll get hot, and then I was like, ew, things get yucky, mildewy, so I didn't want to put it out. Let's see. Okay, those of you that like spindles, kind of Christmassy, this is a full kit. It's the base. Can y'all see the etched or the scored outlines? It does the shape of a Christmas tree. So this is supposed to look like shiplap. So you would paint this, and then there's a bag of all the pieces. Oops. You would paint all of your little pieces however you want to paint them, and then just glue them in place. So it's all these pieces. So y'all have probably seen this. A lot of people that have lasers made this kit last year. And I made it, and I never did it. I have so many things that I just don't get around to doing them. I'm oh, that's great, I want that. And I get it, and I'm like, I run out of time. Next thing I know, we're moving on to Valentine's Day, and I'm like, oh, crap. So I just store it away. So anyway, this is going to be a full kit. So like I said, there will be like pieces. There will be full kits. I mean, and this is all random stuff. I'm not like cutting pieces to sell. These are pieces that I'm just trying to get out of here. So full kits. There will be finished pieces. There will be random, like the ice skates, you know, it's not like the whole sign and everything. So you might get like a baggie of snowflakes. It's just gonna be bundles of stuff. It'll just be easier for me to sell that way. Some of the items, if they probably won't be as cheap as what they're gonna be on the auction, because these are just ones I'm trying to get rid of. But a lot of the Christmas stuff, some of the Christmas stuff that was really popular last year that I think will be popular again this year, I'll probably reload into my shop. My shop is studiojcompany.com. There's no Christmas in there right now. I'll probably load some stuff in there in July, because we do Christmas in July, and I'll probably be doing a lot of Christmas kits and winter and stuff like that during July, and then we'll probably move on to fall. But hang on, let me see. There's, oh, y'all, angels are super popular too. And these, her, got her. It's 2 pieces. This was actually for something else, and I tried to come up with my own little angel. Now, she doesn't have a stand or anything, so you might want to, you could either make a stand like with Jenga blocks, or 2 blocks of wood, or you could actually put her on a sign, you know, lay her flat onto something, like pretend like this is a sign. You could, you know, put her on there because she's flat. I thought this was cute. Yeah, angels were really, really big last year in my shop. I have small ice skates too, like for ornaments or just for doing like signs and stuff. Good night, Mary Lou. Thank you, thank you. Kathy. Oh, and trees. I have trees. Hang on. I'm glad you said that. I have several of these trees. Before I got my Glowforge, a neighbor of mine has a Glowforge, and I was like, oh, can you cut this? Can you cut this? Can you cut this? I was bugging him to death. The guy was like, Jennifer, I have a full-time job, okay? Not Glowforge either. So anyway, I'd asked him to cut me this shape of tree. I found this shape of tree, and I was like, can you cut me 16-inch trees? Yeah. That's not 16 inches. And I had several of them. So I'm like, but I mean, they're on plywood. They're actually on like 1/4-inch plywood. So you could stain these or whatever. But anyway, I got tired of bugging him, and Greg finally bought me a Glowforge. So I don't have to bother him anymore. But yeah, I got several of these trees. I just like the shape of this tree. So I don't know what you know, you could make a sign or just a little leaner, a little decoration. I love these trees. I like that shape. What else? Got another angel shape. I'm sure I have another set of wings probably to go with her too. I'm glad you said trees because I knew I had those over there. Yeah, these are really pretty. Like if you do like snow on the tips. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me see something else. What's that say? Merry and Bright. It's just like a little, like for a tiered tray or something. That actually went with the, it was a craft tea box. Do y'all remember that? Were y'all around? I did craft tea box, and it was craft tea, like t-shirt. So, it was a t-shirt that came with a little matching craft, but this actually went with a hoodie that had Merry and Bright on it. I thought it was cute. Let's see. There's a, okay, 2 things. I made this on a live. Yes, I'm gonna work on the 12 Days of Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas crafting box. That was fun last year. Okay, this is, it says Hello Winter Tic-Tac-Toe. It's a little tic-tac-toe board. And it's got the game pieces. Yeah, I made this on a live. So you're instead of X's and O's, you're either ice skates or snowflakes. But these are the little game pieces that go with it. Aren't they cute? So, the whole pack. can't remember what event this was, but we had to do something wintry. So I got a little tic-tac-toe game for winter. And if you like Highland cows, this is like just a sign. It says, "Cowbells ring, are you listening?" And see the outline? You get the pieces. So basically you would paint this and then paint your pieces and then glue them on, you know, where they go. It's got all the little pieces. It's got his little snout, nose, whatever. The horns, the little cowbells that go right here. And it's got the words or the letters that go on here. So it makes it easy. You just paint them and then glue them in place. Okay. So that's really cute. If you like farmhouse or Highland cows. That's another one I never got around to painting. I remember cutting it out and thinking, oh, that's so cute. I probably told everybody about it and just never, I'm the worst at that. I line up all these events and I'm like, wait, this doesn't fit in. That was an experiment. I guess it's an ornament. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, anyway, there's another bucket of stuff in the other room. I was going through all that today. I sorted out, I've got more Christmas stuff over there. I've got a bucket that's got fall stuff. There was a ton, there was a ton of Easter bunny, like Easter stuff. I'm not gonna fool with that until like after next year. Nobody wants to store Easter stuff for a year. But I will pull out, I started taking some pictures tonight. I pulled out a whole bunch of summer stuff to auction off. Some of it's just pieces. There's like seahorses, mermaids, there's a little shark sign, kind of like that Highland cow. It was just a sign. It's a little round sign about that size. It's got a shark on it. I can't remember what it says. What did it say? I can't remember. It's some cute, I think he's holding he's got on sunglasses, and I think he's holding a margarita. I'm not sure. Or he's holding something. Seahorses. There was lots of daisies. I thought there was some in here too. Daisies and I can't think now. It was a bunch of summer stuff. So I'll probably do a summer auction too, because that's stuff people could use right now to craft with. But then I've got the fall stuff, and then I've got this Christmas one that's coming up because I thought that was catchy, you know, halfway to Christmas. June 25th is 6 months till Christmas. So anyway, as I come across stuff, I'm just putting it in these tubs. And I'm probably going to bundle them up instead of going, okay, starting at $1. Starting at $1. That's going to take forever. So I'm probably going to just bundle stuff and do like maybe some $5 bundles, some $10 bundles. I probably won't do anything over starting at $10. I just don't like auctions like that. I'll probably try to stay around the $5. But like I said, anything I start at $1, it's not worth it because they charge set fees. for every transaction. So I might as well just bundle up a whole bunch of things and do $5. So just easier, and that way it's one transaction fee instead of 5 transaction fees. So it's summer till end of September. That's right. And I figure I might as well get them out there now so people can use them, because they're not doing anybody any good in these little bins and buckets and drawers and baskets and all that. So it's just taking up space. So it really is helping me out to clear some of this stuff out. So and I'm bringing more stuff in. So okay, but I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna I was gonna go on. I just showed y'all all the pieces, so I may not. I don't know. I may come on. I'll post on here. I'm in an event tomorrow, but not until I think like I'm gonna post what time. It's in Gia's group. It's called Welcome Summer, and here's what I want to do, and I'll tell y'all. But I am the worst about like in the hour before the event starts, I'll change my project. Good night, Miss Ruby. What I want to do is a summer tablescape, and so I'm doing my breakfast room in like pink lemonade, and I was going to do pink lemonade and like watermelon, stuff like that, and doing like lots of fun colors like that. Well, I found a so I was going to do a tablescape with all these mismatched like Pioneer Woman plates. So I'm going to do a tablescape, and then I found a, I know I'm going to be on Whatnot tonight. I got my AirPods charging so Greg doesn't wake him up. And then Stella will wake up like, what is that buzzing in your ear? Like she'll hear it and she'll stare at me. I guess she can hear it echoing. It's so funny. But no, I found a, what did I say? A table runner. But it's way too long for my table. So I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to doctor it up. So I'm going to like embellish it a little bit, but, so this might be my craft tomorrow, and just setting up the tablescape, because it's called Welcome Summer. So I want to do a summer themed, because we don't eat at my breakfast table. We're the worst. It's just me and Greg here, so half the time we sit in front of the TV when we eat, or sometimes we'll sit at the island because we have bar stools up there, but it's just me and him. So I usually want to like fix up the table just for decoration. But anyway, I found this. Look how cute this table runner is. But y'all, it's 90 inches long. But it was only $7.99 at Ross. So actually I can make 2 of them. Or I can make a tablescape, a table runner, and maybe make a pillow. Shoot, I don't know. Make a cute little throw pillow with the other piece. I don't know. But I was thinking about cutting it because it is too long. But cutting it, and then I've got these, I don't know yet. I got these pink pom-pom balls because these are like pink watermelon. And then I've got all this rickrack, all this trim. I've got like pink and green or red. There's some pink, there's some green. I could maybe, like where I cut it, I could glue it or whatever, and then put some trim on the end so you can't really tell. I'm just gonna doctor it up. I mean, I don't know who's gonna see it. Me and Greg, he doesn't care. Speaking of watermelon like that, I'll have to come up with a project for this. When I was in Dollar Tree, they had this, they had chenille yarn, and I immediately thought of those colors, those watermelon colors. Just like them. Wouldn't that be cute? Come up with some kind of little, hey Susan, hey Becky Ann. Come up with some kind of watermelon craft. I don't know what, but I saw these colors and I was like, oh, I gotta grab them. So I got that. What else? They had, when I got the pegboard stuff at Dollar Tree, they also had these, like, felt bulletin boards. And I got these two because they go with the colors. Y'all know my background wallpaper mural. These are the colors in it, so I grabbed these two. I thought it'd be cute to have nearby. Maybe like in my little shipping area. I thought that was perfect for the watermelon. And then, what else? Oh, the only other thing, I told you I went into Goodwill and I was very good. I didn't buy anything. But then I did go into the other one. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was texting with Lydia. I was like, I'm in Dollar Tree. And she's like, oh, I saw you on Whatnot. Whatnot tells on you because, like, I was watching, because, you know, you can see when somebody joins. So she was watching this girl do a live going through Goodwill, and it said Studio J Company Jen joined. And she's like, I saw you there. I was like, I'm in Dollar Tree. I just glanced because it was somebody that I follow, and it notified me that she was live. And I opened it to see, and I saw that she was in Goodwill. And I said, well, I'm leaving here, and I'm going to Goodwill. And I did buy one thing. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I like leopard print stuff. And I'm going to open this. Hold on. It looks new. They've got it all wrapped up. Because it's still got like the plastic. Oh, it is new. It's still got the tag stuff on it. Hold on. Hang on. Everything is wrapped so well. Okay. Look how cute that is. Little teapot. And a cup and saucer. Tea party. Isn't that cute? Grace Teaware is all it says. Yeah, it's new. It said $12.99. It's still got the tag. I don't know where that's from. Maybe... Where is this from? I don't know. Anyway, I got it for like $5. That's all I bought, so I was pretty good. Isn't that sweet? I guess it's a real teapot. Every time I get a cute teapot, in the wintertime I always want hot tea. And my teapots get broken. I don't know what the deal is. Just not gentle enough. But I thought that was cute. It's actually gold. It looks like black, but the leopard spots are gold. Like a gold metallic. It's hard to tell with that ring light shining on it. Anyway, I thought it was pretty. So, that's all. Christmas is over. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Miss Ruby, you're still here. I said I was going to bed, didn't I? I said I was going to get off here, and I didn't. Thank you. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get out of here because now I got a mountain of boxes and bubble wrap and paper. And I pulled out that Christmas tub. So, but no, I am in an event tomorrow, but not till about 3 p.m. And like I said, I'll probably do like that little tablescape or something, but I'll do a craft to go with it. But other than that, I'm trying to get everything together. I want to do another auction for that Christmas. I mean, not Christmas. That's coming up on the 25th. I know I got some goodies. The summer stuff. So if y'all need any summer, like I said, mermaids, stuff like that, you know, seahorses. There were several seahorses, like big ones. Daisies, lots of flowers and stuff like that. So, okay, I'm gonna get off. What time is it? It's 12:30 here. 12:32. Cause yeah, you're right, Amanda. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and climb in the bed and put my little AirPods in and get on. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go down and get the name of the lady. I'm gonna attach the link. I'm gonna attach 2 links. One link if you're thinking about selling on Whatnot. Because I've heard people say you get approved. They have to approve you to sell stuff. You get approved faster if you go through. Somebody said it took them 5 months to get approved as a seller. So, I haven't heard anybody say that went in with one of those. I'm going to post the lady. I mean, even if you don't buy from her, it's so fun to watch and see what all she has. Her name is Vicky. But I'll have to look and see what her shop. I'll attach a link to her shop so you can just go and watch. It doesn't cost anything to watch the auctions. You just can't bid unless you sign up. So I'll post that. I'll post her name, and then I'm just probably going to start watching auctions. I just like watching to see what people buy, you know? It always amazes me. But these were pretty. Yeah, and I'm probably going to make some candlesticks out of these. I don't know. Okay. I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. Probably around, like, I think it's at 3. I think I'm on at 3 or 3:45 or something like that. But I'll post and let y'all know. And y'all have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me as late as it is. It's always nice to have fellow hoot owls. Sweet dreams, y'all. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.